Welcome back to Life of Dave, Sunday morning. I'm back over the permission. So I've just got a cracking signal. I've got half a kid's cap gun. It's an old rimfire. Sweet. And you know the best thing? I've got the barrel for this at home. Because it was broken and I found the barrel last time. Well, quite a while ago. And this time I've just pulled the rest of it out. So I should actually have the complete gun. It's been broken for years, but we can meet the two parts back together. Buffalo on the handle, look at the detail on that. Awesome. A Lone Star rimfire. Sweet. That's actually not in terrible condition, other than being broken. That little thing there for oil, look. Little screw, oil. Sweet. That was a proper little toy, that was, wasn't it, eh? There's just something else under that. Oh, oil here. Awesome. Yeah, I've got the barrel for that. I've just got to remember where I blooming put it. But I've got it somewhere. Right, let's see what else is about. Well, I'm having a trashy kind of morning. We've just been finding bottle tops and all sorts and crud. 2 pennies, and that's about it, modern ones. I brought my spanner with me, so if Mo's about, the old edit. I brought my spanner with me, so if the landowner's about, I've cleaned it all up. I was going to give it back to them. So, right, I've just turned this one out, and damn, I've hit it right on the nail. Look at that. I was just about to start digging it. Well, I don't need to dig that out. Let's pop it out and have a look. Proper trashy area. Oh wow, that's a silver one. Oh my word. Awesome. That is my first silver thimble. It's got hallmarks around the bottom, look. Oh. How cool is that? Oh mate, I never thought I'd find one of them. We'll dig that out later, carefully, with some little pickers. Look at that! That's pretty damn good condition as well, isn't it? That is a solid lump, that is. That's nice. Obviously it's full of mud, it's got a bit more weight in it, but you can feel the weight in it compared to the other one that I found. It was just like a coppery material. Mate, that's awesome. Nice bit of silver. Oh, wicked. I'm glad I've decided to come back up here. I started on the bottom of this field yesterday. I found a couple of coins in that. But when I come in at the top of the field, I thought, I might as well start up there and work my way down. I've hit like a trash pit that's just full of bottle tops. I thought, oh, I've had enough of this. And I just stormed off down the hill a little bit and there you go. I cannot see them hallmarks, they're way too small for my eyes, but I can see there's marks there. Camera can see it better. But I can tell that's silver. Woohoo! Yeah, baby. Awesome. Get in. Right, let's carry on, see what else is about. Yay! First silver thimble. Well, that's just turned a really quiet morning full of trash into a bit of treasure. I am pleased with that. That's awesome, that is. So we'll get that cleaned up later. We'll see if we can get an idea on the date. You know, find out how old it is. You know, if it's Victorian or older. Yeah, I've no idea. Haven't a clue. I can't see the hallmarks and I can't read them. I'm no expert on hallmarks at all. And I'm pretty sure I ain't going to be able to see them, even with my glasses on. That's how my eyes are now. So yeah, but that's brilliant. What a trashy day turned into a bit of treasure. Well pleased. Right, let's crack on and see what else is about. Well, following on from the thimble, loads more trash. So I'm done now. On my way home. Excuse the picture quality. Sun bursting through the trees. Yeah, so I'm done for today and heading home. And we'll catch you all next time. Okay, so quick look at the last couple of days' finds. So most of this was this morning, a few bits from yesterday, but I didn't get much at all yesterday. Yeah, this morning we had bottle caps coming up left, right and centre. They sound like coins at times. It's just, it's what it is. Good signal, dig it out and get rid of it. You know what I mean? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 bottle caps. A ring pull. Ain't had one of them for a while. Loads of little bits of odd steel cans. These are proper old cans, but they're still cans. Sheet of old metal. Can bits. Little eyelets. More toot. Big chunk of molten alley or something. Couple of straps. A few straps. 3 of them. Chunk of whatever that is. Couple of bits of shrapnel, as always. Couple of old broken horse clips off the old reins and whatnot. Got that. Got the little end cover off of something. Don't know if that's mud in there or rotted leather, but just an edging piece of something. Got that, was quite cool. Old buckle. Still got the leather strap, a bit of the leather strap in it. With probably like an old brass buckle, they ring up really well. Oh, another cap there, 11, 12, whatever it was. That, absolutely knackered. I think that was an old brooch. Because when it come out, that little loop there was attached. And as soon as I picked it up, it was all so fragile, it just fell off. So that was on there, so that was obviously hanging on something. But now it's took. Looks like an old spoon handle. Or fork or something, yeah. It's obviously not silver, it's going to be... It's probably plated at some time. Now a little bit of some sort of fascia. Probably off a lock or something, looking at that maybe. Tiny washer. Another sort of old cap. Bit of old alley. Found that was buried down deep. I thought, oh, I found some sort of jar. I thought it might have contained some gold or silver coins, but no, it turned out to be a hollow doorknob. So thanks for that, but yeah. Little bit broken off. Found in the hole. A few little shards missing, so more to it. Bump a rope that was in one of the holes. Foil. That was pretty cool. Little kid's cap gun. I found the barrel to this some months ago. I've got to find where I've put that. It's in one of my little tubs of finds somewhere. I don't throw nothing away unless it's that sort of stuff. So yeah, I've got the barrel for that somewhere. See if we can reattach it. Clean out the mud. Yeah, nice old little gun that. It's a nice little find. Still moving. Not completely seized. I won't force it, it's full of mud at the moment, so it's going to need a clean out. But I have the barrel for that gun. Weren't far from it, but when I was originally looking, the ground was waterlogged and there were so many signals all over the place and it was just ringing up. It was a nightmare to try and find anything. So it's actually slightly better, I find, when it's not quite as wet, when the ground's that trashy. You know. But then it gets too dry and it's impossible to dig, so we've had a nice little bit of rain recently. Let's help that out. Right, so this morning we've got this really lightweight button, very light. Victory 36, whilst that might be something, that's plastic, so it ain't that old. But it's a button. Doesn't even feel like metal. But obviously I found it with a metal detector, so it must be. I think it's leather covered. Looking at it there. I think it's a leather coated button, so it's probably off one of the horses' jackets. Yeah, so we've got a couple of coins this morning. 2 2p's, 2 1p's, an old 5p. Yeah, old 5p. And a fruity bit. Then we got a little bit of magic. What a beauty. Look at the condition of it. It's pretty round still. It's got a couple of little flat spots on it, but it ain't bad. Look, we've got hallmarks. That is a beautiful little silver thimble. All I've done is wash the mud out of it. Little cocktail stick, pick the mud out. And it's all still silvery in there, look. Nicely preserved in the ground, waiting for me to come and find it. What an absolute peach. So yeah, not a lot today other than loads of trash. This is the last few times out. We've got loads of buttons, coins, bits and pieces. These I've cleaned up already. I mean, so yeah, little bits and pieces, odds and sods. A couple of buttons, but they're completely toasted. It's all knackered. Yeah, so there you go. That's pretty much all today's, that lot there. Yeah, like I say, I went out yesterday, hardly found anything at all really. Couple of buttons yesterday and 3 halfpennies. Yeah, we really didn't get a lot at all yesterday. Went out for a couple of hours, but today was a lot better. But loads of trash, absolutely loads of trash. But removing it from the ground means I'm not going to keep finding it. So that's done and gone. So it makes the ground a bit clearer. Hopefully we can find more stuff like that. Right, well, thanks for watching Life of Dave, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye for now.